away. It's just working its way down there to meet the burn at the bottom. Come on in, away. There's a deer just running up the hill there now, 200 yards ahead. So I'm glad it's gone up there so he not see it. I just seen it because of the white bobtail. I saw the movement through the trees. Sound like gunfire in the distance there. Boom. Oh, it was an explosion in a quarry or something. But yeah, that deer ran up there. It was only a young one, little one. Come on, away. He's got leaves stuck in his collar, man. Well, he's been rolled on his back. And the prongs have dug into the bloody leaves. Right, he has a really bad patch of mud here, look. Right, so I think I went round here last time. Yeah, son, yeah, come on. Here, away. Come here. Come here. Come here, yeah, away. Come here. Oh, he's just walked straight through it. Oh, shit, man. Good boy, son. So I had to do last time to get past it. It's about a 20-foot patch of really soft mud with water in it. I mean, I've got me good boots on, but just to save wading through it, I'd rather just walk around it. Come here, son, come here, come here, come here. Little shit and all earlier on, he was like whinging to get out, so I thought, all right, he might want to go to the toilet. So we got out the car and I went, opened the gates into the church and I let him off and he was running the boot. And then all of a sudden he just darted to the far side and a woman was walking around past with her little dog. And guess who jumped off the wall, went down into the road for to go and play with this little dog. And she says, can you come and get your dog? Oh God. So I had to walk back to the gate, round and ask her to get a hold of him so I can get him on his leader. So like I say, this is the problems I've got with him. I cannot run after him to get a hold of him to get his hook on his leader to pull him back. And when he's near us now and I say come here, he won't come anywhere near us because he thinks oh, if I get back near him I'm going to get put on the hook on the leader, so I'm not going anywhere near. Just heard a pheasant on the other side there calling. So on the other side, when you look to the top of the ridge, there's a main path going right up, and that, if you want to go right up that way instead of coming through the tree line, you can just follow that all the way up until you get to the wall at the top end, and you just follow the wall along. And eventually just drop down to the aqueduct on the right hand side. But I like to walk right along the river, or the burn, whatever you want to call it. More scenic and picturesque purposes for filming. So you can see there's sections of the pathway that's all clotty muddy. But if you've got good walking boots on, it's not a problem. Right, so I should be coming up to the the weir zone, just up here. You pass a little like hole in the ground, like a well, and then you go past that and drop down to the left, and there's a bit of a weir dropping down over some like cobblestone type. Yeah, squirrel just running across it there. Quite a big bushy tail he had there. Right, so here's the well. It's like a round set of stones, and there's a hole in the middle with a bit of grating in it to stop people dropping down in the hole. And then you've got this unusual tree with all the roots growing up from it. You've got the main stem actually in the ground, and then you've got the roots going right around it. It's weird. Very unusual. And here's the stones as well. So I'll get both of them in. Yeah, son. Yeah. Yeah. How son? Down here. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Right, so there's some metal bars across it. Stop anybody being tomfoolery going down. Right, yeah. Right, so here's the weir going over these copper type stones. Stay there, son, stay there, good boy. Stay there. Come here. Hey! Come here. Hey! Come here. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, come here. No. Come here. Get up there. Good boy. This is where all we've got to train him to do. There's a big step down there. I mean, some people clamber down there, walk along. But your main shot is just here, where the water goes over the weir. Like I say, it's all like cobblestones put together. Starts back there 3 foot away from the fall. See that? Oh, get up there! Getting too close to the edge. Right, so back up we'll go. What are you doing? He's having a wheel of a time. Good boy, son. Good boy. Away, son. Come on, on. Away. Yeah. Away. Up. Good boy. All he's doing is he's taught there. I'm taught to get away from the edge. So, like I say, it just comes with time and effort and repetition, and dogs understand what you tell them, what you want. But this big boulder here, that's separate from the wall here, is obviously broke away from this main walkway at one time, because you can see it's the same slab stone. It's just broke away from the edge of the pathway here. So I might be lucky and do the whole walk without seeing another soul, if I'm lucky enough. And that way I haven't got any worries about him seeing other dogs coming along and want to run off with her. Good boy, son, good boy. See, he's just feeling the wave. He said he wants to run. That's good. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, as you can see on the top end there, the ridge is getting lower and lower and lower, and if you walk right across the top there, it takes you to Whittle Farm. So way back there at the start of the path where I pointed out that gate, if you go up the stairs through that gate and turn left and just walk along the edge of the farmer's fields, it'll just take you up along the top there. But like I say, I like to be right next to the water to have a look at the whitewater rapids and what have you. And you're more likely to see wildlife being next to the water where they go and get a drink. Right, so here's another camp spot there for all these big logs set up in the square around the camp area there. There's quite a few camping spots when you come along here. There was one of those skinny trees that had it bent over as well, so you could put a tarpaulin over it. And you've got fire pit stones in the middle for campfires. Right, and this is where it takes you down to that solid bridge. It's metal handrails on solid concrete base. Now, if you want to, you can cross over the bridge here and go up the stone steps and then follow the path all the way to the top level on the opposite side. Now, the last time I came here, that's exactly what I did do, because I wanted to explore another set of tracks going along the top wall further up, and it takes you all the way back along to where the aqueduct is, where I'm going now. So I explored new paths. Good boys. Good. Are you a good boy for your grandma? Who's a good boy? Right, so what I did was that when I got to here, I crossed over, I went up the stone steps there, bends out the left, and you can see this sloping path going up and up and up and up and up, and it meets the top main path going across the top. So I went up there, and you cut a wooden marker post where you can go across to the farms on the far side and Ovington. So when I get to that, I turned right, followed the edge of the farmers' fields right the way along, and then cut through the trees further up, crossed down over a bit of a burn, and then just followed it right down to take us to the aqueduct on that side. So that's more new pathways under my belt. Now, I've just, when I was looking through any videos on YouTube to see if I could find anything to do with Whittle Dene, there was a couple of mountain bikers. One of them where he starts off from up the side there, then rides along the bottom path here to this metal rail and bridge. Right. Yeah, son. Hey. Hi. Right, so he coming down from up there somewhere to the right, then he came so far along this path. Hi, son. Hi. I think that's where the dog's gone. That's why he came down. Hi, son. Because there's some stairs there, steps. Hi, son. Hi. Hi, son. Good boy. Good boy. Hi. Hi. Good boy. That's what I want to see him running. Irish Cellarfoot. So if I do have to put him on a leader, he's not going to be pulling us along like a blue steam train. Right, let me turn around and take a picture of the bridge from this side. That's it. Right, so you can see the stone stairs where you go up, you bend out to the left, and then they just start going up a pathway on a 60-degree angle, going up to the top. Right, so that mountain biker came down a pathway from up there to the right, and then, you know, as soon as he got on the bottom, you could see that bridge. So it's just here somewhere, and I'm sure where these stairs are must have been going up there, where the dog's coming down now. Hi, son. Good boy, son. Good boy. He's having a whale of a time running about off the leader. These are the joyful parts of taking the dog for a walk, but I've got the other bad parts where he's pulling us through bloody gates. He's pulling me bloody arm out the socket when he first gets out the car because he's so excited, and he's strong as a bull. But after bits of pieces of running about like that, backwards and forwards, that'll tire him out. Right, so I'm sure that mountain biker must have come down here from up there somewhere. Now, I've never been up his steps yet, so I might as well explore while I'm here now. Come on, hi, son. Yeah. So obviously the biker came down the side of these wooden stone steps here. So he must have been up there somewhere to the right and just come along here. Or he rode along through the trees for quite a distance, then just dropped down, and then just as he got to the bottom there, I seen the bridge, and that's what I recognised when I watched his video. Right, so I think the pathway is going to start climbing up to the side of the hill up there now, but I want to be down there on the main path to go past that next camping spot. There's a main one off to the left there, where the burn does a big S-bend going around away from the camp, then comes back down. Right, so there's a bit of a path going up there. But I think this is where we came along through the trees for a while, where the dog is there now. Then he come down along here. I mean, all these pathways go up to the top ridge at some point in time. Hi, son, come on, yeah, hi. Right, but I don't want to go up there. I don't want to get away from the main path, which is just down there. So I'm going to go back down. I'll just go down this gentle slope one here. Good boy, son. Hi. Good boy, son. Good boy. Where you been? You enjoyed yourself off the leader, son. Good boy. Good boy. I'll leave you off the leader as long as you behave yourself and do as you're told. Come back when I tell you. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, down this gentle path here and get back onto the main path just down there. Right, so obviously he come down from up there to the right, because I think there's a main path goes right across the top there as well, because eventually I'll be joining the top path before I get to the aqueduct at the A69. So every now and again you get these red dots painted on these trees, meaning that I'm going to be chopping them down or cutting them back. So you can hear the wind. So there's more red dots on those trees over there and behind there, look. Hi, son. Come on. Hi. Hi, son. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good. Where you been, son? Where you been? Good boy. So it didn't take us long to get here this morning. There was nothing on the road. I was just driving really slow. And when I looked at my mileometer there to check how many miles that was, it was only 25.4. So it's only like a 45-minute drive, if that. If it's really quiet first thing in the morning, less than that. But there's a bloody big tree there falling over. It's resting against those other ones. It's falling over by the roots, look. And that's where the campsite is. Just over there. Scratching again, look. Good boy, son. Can't remember if this is where the campsite is, just over here, where this tree's falling over. But once again, it's a proper camping site where they've had their tops tied up. So he's not actually going, he's just... My daughter's convinced that he just goes through the motions. Just trying to squeeze the mud. I can't see now. Yeah, but this is the other campsite. Because this is where the burn goes right round in the nest bin, like I say. And here's the fire pit, just here. And that's the pathway you take going away from it. Goes round a sweet right hand bend. Hiya, son. Come on up here. Hiya. Come on. Hiya, son. Good boy. Oh, I think he's wanting to go in the water. I'm not going to stop him if he wants to go in plunging, because he's got to get used to going in the water anyway. And then when I come to going back to Kidland Forest, I won't have to drag him through the bloody fords. He just walk through them himself. So he has to get used to water. Good boy, son. Go and get a drink. Go on. Go and get a drink. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Go on, son. Go on. Good boy. Go and get a drink. Good boy, son. Get a drink. Good boy. Good boy. Go on. Good boy. Yeah. He's bludgeoning now. Good. That's great. All the things I've got to teach him, like getting over turnstiles, wading through water, crossing different things, clambering up and doing bits of rocks. There's loads of trees across the burn here, look, it's going to cause a bit of a dam. Right, come on, son, up you come, away, come on, away. But I'm pleased with what he's just done there. He went in by himself. Away, son, come on. Bit of a top here on the ground. Probably use that to rest over the trees and sit on it so it's not wet. Hi, son. Well, that's another main camping area what people use.